We mentioned in the open that Gabriel Alves is missing, so Taylor Gray fills in at left wing back. So understandable that Matt Glazer needed to swap some guys out and get some rotation. Notably, Temi Iriku starts at center back, replacing Jason Ramos, just his second start of the season. And a pair of USL League One Centurions in Nico Brown and Juan Galindres, making their 100th career starts here in the heartbeat of American soccer. Tormenta Stadium, the site of the 2022 USL League One title, won by this very Tormenta FC. It feels like a long time ago. They haven't returned to the playoffs since. They enter today's match 13th out of 14 teams in the standings. But history tells us that they've got a strong chance under Mark McKeever to take down Matt Glazer. He's got a 2-1-2 record all-time against the Forward Madison head coach here in the first matchup in the history of Tormenta Stadium without Ian Cameron at the helm. And we are underway from Statesboro, 75 degrees and sunny. Very different posture. Brown working on the outside, takes down Kasanzu in the process as the ball stays alive. Was there a hand? Our side assistant referee has flagged it, and there will be a penalty given against Connor Doyle in the first 15 minutes of the match. Boyce from 12 yards, saved by Pack. Dubious handball decision. Devin Boyce unable to make South Georgia pay. He struck it well, he kept it along the ground, but such a strong connection he had with Ian Cameron. Someone who played center mid in his time and really saw and brought out the best qualities of Cabral. For Mark McKeever, you come in, and to have pieces like him and Connor Doyle in the center of the park, that solves a big piece of any equation when it comes to implementing the system that you want to run. Played over the top by Stretch. Vivas doesn't have the pace, but Reed Stephen does! And it's a goal for Tormenta in Mark McKeever's home debut. Who else but Niall Reed Stephen? His 6th goal of the League One campaign, his 9th in all competitions. And the batsman from Barbados strikes again. He doesn't give up on the play. He could tell that Vivas wasn't getting there. And really, Chilaka plays it right into the path of Reed. They've only won 4 of those matches. 4 draws and 1 loss. But it's Reed Stephen looking to make it 2. Sits the goalkeeper down. Are you kidding me? Niall Reed Stephen just can't be stopped. It's a team celebration, but it's individual brilliance. Another long ball from Callum Stretch. Vivas. Won't make much difference on the delivery. Calls for a back post ball. That's where it goes. Chilaka. Kasanzu, and then the shot scuffed by Bartman. There will be 4 minutes of first half stoppage time. Counting for the goals and a couple of breaks in the play. Bartman navigates onto his right foot. Pack needed safe hands. Murphy comes snapping in. And the referee brings us to the halftime break as Vivas writhes in pain, but a position that Tunbridge would often take up. Reed Steven on a hat trick. Works the 1-2 and frees himself up to dice on Ang King. Crossed in. Vivas so dangerous in the air. All 5 of his goals this season off of headers. Cabral has the run from Bazzini, opens up the back stick, space for Reed Steven! May have just gone offside. Doesn't make it any less pretty. What a ball from Gabriel Cabral. Couple of Pestmaster substitutions coming from either team. Sebastian Vivas withdrawn for Jonathan Nyanjo, and our goal scorer, Reed Steven, withdrawn on a hat trick to be replaced by Handwala Buana. And for forward Madison, we see Papo Souza come off, replaced by Christopher Garcia, a straight swap at wingback. And then Damia Villader getting ready to enter as well. And it will be Iriku who comes out. So a little bit of a shift required on the back line. That's a outside back or midfielder in Villader coming in for a central defender. Perhaps a switch to a back 4. You've got Chilaka and Kroll still out there as center back options. And their first action is to defend this free kick. Cabral wanted to catch Burn Shipman out. Make him think that he was going to try to set up the short free kick or some kind of pass. Macias working with Brown. Oh, formed by an ill-timed turn from Gray. Gives it right back to Dean Bolts. Loose touch. He's full of energy, the young forward. Bazzini gets the better of him. Looking for Nyanjo, who thinks he's offside, but still able to pressure Shipman. Here comes Aiden Macias. Villader to work. Poked forward in the direction of Chris Garcia. Looking for the Trivella cross, a rising header. And the second ball won by Rashid. Another poor pass out from Tormenta. Gives the opportunity to cross and head. And Brown almost split the deficit in half. He's gone through so much work tonight, Nico Brown. And he wouldn't be beaten to that. Taylor Gray just not a natural defender. Replacing Gabriel Alves tonight, and he's been put in some uncomfortable defensive positions, working against Brown. But the resistance yet to crack for Tormenta. Cabral, this is where Gray wants to thrive. He's got Nyanjo. It's not a smart challenge from Murphy. Played sneakily through. Cabral finding Jimenez, scooped up. Rashid was there. Valiant defending from Anh King. Don't know how Jimenez was able to dig out such a cross from that position. But Anh King working against the enormous Rashid, who is a major threat in the air. Wanted to take it. Near post ball, headed out by Galindres. It sits up, and it's not a bad hit from Tormenta. Shipman can't keep his punt in play. And two changes coming in for South Georgia Tormenta and Mark McKeever. There will be a pair of swaps in midfield. Mentioned a little while ago that both of the Tormenta center midfielders are on yellow cards as we speak. Doyle, one of them. He can consider himself lucky as he trots off the field for this substitution presented by Pestmaster for Madison. There's been a few shouts since then, and he hasn't been very interested. Nail-biting time for the Tormenta fans. They haven't seen their team play with too many leads this season. They have given up a couple. What they've seen even less of is shutouts. They love seeing Bazzini stride forward, and Bowana tuck it away for three. For Madison, from 3-0 midweek winners to a 3-0 deficit on the road at Tormenta, and Mark McKeever's home debut could not be going any better. 2 goals from Reed Stephen, 1 from Bowana. It's Bowana again, looking for more for Tormenta as their procession continues. Nyanjo easily past Garcia. Patiently looking for a pass. Defended over the end line. Tormenta going short. They work it with Nyanjo. Played in, and it's 4! Mikel Rashid adding to the party in South Georgia. Jonathan Nyanjo absolutely tormenting his defender in the right corner. And with all the attention on that short set piece route. And Stephen Foster brings this one to a close.